In that video you just saw, we got caught in a rainy storm. In the next part, we will show you different things that have to do with weather that could have created this. These things are called air masses and fronts.
Holy moly, what happened?
I think we crashed in this storm.
We should get out of here.
Yeah, hurry, let's go.
Action.
Air masses are characterized by moisture content and temperature. The moisture content and temperature of an air mass are determined by the area of which the air mass forms. These are called source regions. The characteristics these masses are represent on maps by a two-letter symbol. In this picture, the first letter indicates the moisture content that is characteristic of the air mass. The second letter represents the temperature that is characteristic of the air mass.
Four warm air masses influence the weather in the United States. A maritime tropical air mass that develops over warm waters in the Pacific Ocean is a lot milder than the maritime polar air mass that forms over the Pacific Ocean. Other air masses develop over the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. In the summer, they bring hot and humid weather and hurricanes and thunderstorms, and in the winter, they often bring mild and very cloudy weather.
You know there's more things in this subject called fronts. Fronts are when air masses that form from different areas often do not mix. The reason is that the air mass have different densities. For example, warm air is less dense than cold air. So when two types of air masses meet, warm air generally rises, and the area in which the types of air masses meet is called front. There are four kinds of fronts: cold front, warm front, occluded front, and stationary front. Fronts are associated with weather in middle latitudes.
A cold front. Did you know a cold front forms where cold air moves under warm air, which is less dense and pushes the warm air up? Cold fronts can move quickly and bring thunderstorms, heavy rain, and snow. The occluded front forms when a warm air mass is caught between two colder air masses. The coldest air mass moves under and pushes up the warm air mass. The coldest air mass then moves forward until it meets a cold air mass that is warmer and less dense. A stationary front forms when a cold air mass meets a warm air mass. In this case, however, both air masses do not have enough force to lift the warm air mass over the cold air mass, so they remain separated. This may happen because there is not enough wind to keep them pushing against each other. A stationary front brings many days of cloudy, wet weather.
You may have heard on a weather reporter or on the radio talking about areas of low and high pressure. These areas of different pressure affect weather, like cyclones.
Hey look, the rain stopped. Let's go get a taxi.